Being a YouTuber has been a blessing. I have developed so many new skills. I've made a whole community over here and also developed a very strong creative side. But today we are going to discuss whether you should make YouTube your full-time job or not. Because is it going to be enough? Hi everyone, if you're new here, my name is Naina. So today I'll be revealing why I'm no longer a full-time YouTuber, what made me do that, and what you could maybe understand from my experience as a YouTuber. So I have been on YouTube for over 3 to 3.5 years now. I initially started this channel as a music channel. I'm very sure most of you were not aware of it, but I started it as a singer. And then I transitioned into a beauty fashion lifestyle because I thought that is what works on YouTube at that point of growth, and every other woman I knew as a YouTuber was doing that, so I thought that worked. But eventually I found out that I was not even a bit passionate about it, and eventually I realized I could not keep doing it. And that's when I found my true passion, which is to try and inspire people to start a zero waste or low waste lifestyle. And that's how my channel became what it is today. But what I've learned from these amazing years of being on YouTube is that sometimes it may not be enough to sustain as an income. Because let me just be clear, YouTube is unpredictable. You cannot predict when you may turn successful on this platform. I, just like most of you, had dreams of being big in a couple of years, but here I am. I don't call myself a successful YouTuber. I am proud of where I am, but I am not very successful. I can't say I make constant money out of YouTube. I would say, yeah, it's a little away from where my target was, but I'm still very happy about the kind of content I create. I have immense pleasure out of what I do on YouTube. But that apart, when it comes to money, we all need money to survive. That is not something I get from YouTube at all. So I'm going to be super duper honest about the money part that I've made on YouTube as of now. So in this 3.5 years of being on YouTube, I have made around approximately $250 on YouTube, which is around 19,000 rupees. Yeah, in 3.5 years. I am being super transparent here. It may seem unbelievable to a lot of you, but I'm just being super honest and transparent. So most of us decide to be a YouTuber after seeing some of our favorite YouTubers do so well on YouTube. And the thing is, the success rate on YouTube is super duper low. Yeah, it is the truth. There is less than, I think, 10 or 15% of the entire community of YouTube that crosses 10,000 subscribers. Yes, less than 10 to 15%. The only issue is that we only see the videos of these successful people most of the times because that is exactly what YouTube pushes to you, and that is exactly what made them successful. I have also seen so many of these people turn successful overnight. I've seen them go from 0 to 100,000 in like a couple of months. And that's exactly what I wanted to. I thought that was what would be possible for myself too. But apparently not. It's not as easy as you see most cases. More than 80 to 85% of people who start a channel on YouTube to hopefully become successful on YouTube never get there. And that is the truth. But does that mean I'm trying you to never come and try your hand in YouTube? No. You should try this out. Honestly, YouTube is such a wonderful platform where anybody can put any kind of talent up. It can be educational, it can be entertaining, it can be motivational. Any kind of content that they have is welcomed in this platform. And that is the best thing about YouTube. And now in the last 2 or 3 months, there have been an insane number of new YouTubers coming out on YouTube because I understand it's been lockdown and this is the best time to put our creativity outside. And it is definitely amazing, but Once this lockdown gets over and our old life comes back, what are you going to do then? And that is what matters. You may already have jobs which you have to go back to. Are you going to continue on YouTube or is it going to stop? And this is where I have a very, very, very important thing to say from my personal experience. A lot of you during this time may have enjoyed YouTube a lot. The whole experience of shooting, editing and putting it out and getting the appreciation from total strangers even. It is definitely the feeling that you cannot stop wanting more of. But when you're at this point where you need to decide, you have a job and you enjoy YouTube, what do you do? And that is where I want you to be very, very, very careful. This is where the truth about YouTube has to come out for you to make your decision. If you currently have a job with a solid income coming in every month and you realize that you're enjoying YouTube and you want to go on and do it full time, I would honestly ask you to please not rush and make that decision. A few months later, if you don't see the kind of engagement, the kind of money that you were dreaming of, you will get disappointed, you will get frustrated, and you will go through a downslide. The thing is, currently, you need to cross 1,000 subscribers to even be eligible for the AdSense program, which is what pays you through YouTube. So when I started, there was no such rules at all. Right now, YouTube has put the rule that you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 1 year. So until you have ticked both of these rules, you will not be able to get paid anything from YouTube. That first 1,000 subscribers is usually the hardest for most people, and that is where the majority of YouTubers stop their career. I myself started my YouTube journey at a time when I was out of a job. I had done a small course, I was looking for jobs, and because of it I was just stuck at home doing nothing. And that's when I started YouTube, which got into me as a craze, and I kept on doing it. And over a couple of months, when I realized this is something I love doing, I made the decision of not looking for further jobs anymore. I quit the job search and I started calling myself a full-time YouTuber. At this time, I would have crossed at least 200 to 300,000 subscribers by now. But I'm not saying I am not proud of what I'm doing right now and where I'm now, but the fact is that I am being honest about our expectation of where we will be in a certain time period, because of which we take several decisions which may go wrong. And I am admitting that I went wrong. I was super duper wrong. At that point, what I wish I had done when I look back is that I should have looked for a job and then done this YouTube as a side hustle and not have thought to make this success super fast and not given up the option of having a primary income. Over the years, I'm not saying I was just depending on this YouTube income alone. I was doing various things on the side. I've done various other remote jobs. That is how I was trying to sustain at least my own immediate needs. I had a lot of support from Suraj, which is why I was able to go this long without having a full-time job. I may not have shown it as often, but we've had a lot of friction when it comes to this money-making thing, especially because I choose to believe that I am a feminist, and it does pinch me whenever I know that I'm not making as much money as I wish I could. And that has made trouble between us. And that could create a problem for you also. So any of you who has a solid job with a proper primary income, or was thinking of looking for a job to make that primary income, please don't stop that thought just because you have become super interested and enjoy making YouTube videos. If you are super passionate about YouTube, you will still find time to do it on the side. Don't make the mistake that I did. It has taught me a lot over the years, but I do wish that I had not gone right into this as a full-time thing in the start when I didn't even know what this meant. YouTube definitely has given me so much of skills that I never would have otherwise acquired, and it has ultimately found me the job that I have started doing now. And that job was facilitated because I had so many years of being a YouTuber. So in the long run, it did pay off. It did bring me a good start as a primary income even after 3 years of not working in a office environment. And I do hope that all of you would go into being a full-time YouTuber when you start seeing YouTube bringing you in constant money on a daily basis. But until then, I really hope that you will take this YouTube as a side hustle, because it takes time for you to develop your skills, to bring your audience in, to get that engagement that you want. Even the most successful YouTubers that you know now are people who have been on this platform for over a decade even. So please don't think it is easy to come out and become successful in this platform. It could happen, but it need not happen too. I know that most YouTubers who are full-time YouTubers may not go back to another full-time job at all. But in my case, that's not so. I have gone back to a full-time job because we need to make enough money to sustain ourselves. And because I have some money coming in, I am now able to delegate my work to somebody else by paying them. And that's something I could not even think of affording earlier. So I always wanted to get somebody to be my video editor or even do my video shooting and all of that. And that is what I got from having a steady income coming in through my full-time job. So to all the very new YouTubers out here in this platform, I would just ask you to be very, very, very clear about what you want. All of us need the steady income, steady money coming in. Please don't quit your jobs or stop looking for your job just because you enjoy YouTube. If you do enjoy YouTube, I encourage you to keep doing it, just like I plan to do it. I have been trying to streamline my work and include this YouTube in my life, and I will work towards that. I will try to perfect that and make sure that I am able to put out as many videos as possible over here. I love making these videos on YouTube. I enjoy having this community of mine, and I still do hope to become successful someday. But now I have very clear, realistic goals that I have set for myself. Make sure that you use the money that you are making from your full-time job to hopefully help you grow your YouTube channel too. And try and delegate as much work as you can so that you don't overwork yourself and overwhelm yourself at all. So I hope that this video would have given you a slight understanding of how YouTube can be a really great experience for you. It could be the best thing that happens to you, but you need to be more careful about deciding whether you want to go into this full time or not. Set yourself a realistic goal of quitting from your job when you start earning X amount of money from YouTube. That does make more sense, doesn't it? I didn't make that plan, and I really hope that you learn from the mistake I made, and we need to be super clever of how we work towards that success. So don't let this passion overtake your sense of needing money to sustain this passion. So I hope that you will be execute your own plans, keeping in mind the things that can happen if you don't seek success. So always make your decisions accordingly. Be very sensible and also be responsible for the decisions that you made. And I realized it was high time that I decided that this was not going to be sustainable unless I go do a full-time job. And that is exactly what I did. I really do hope that all of you make wise decisions and don't make the stupid mistakes that I did. And I do really wish that all of you would be successful on YouTube and you would be able to express yourself, put out your ideas, your creativity here on YouTube as much as you can, because that is exactly what YouTube gives you. So I do hope that you found this video helpful in some way, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, because it does help me grow on YouTube. It is your power, your vote that can help me make this community bigger and better. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. I do talk about zero waste lifestyle, veganism, body positivity and self-improvement here on a weekly basis. So if any of these topics are ones that interest you, please don't forget to subscribe. Also, next month is my birthday month, so I am hoping to have way more videos than usual till my birthday, but let's see about it. And if I do, I will announce about it to you. So I will see you again next week. So until then, bye bye.